Hi, welcome to this FlipBooklets tutorial. My name's Ben and today I'll take you through all of the features that we have when creating your flipbook. So if you navigate to your books list and you can see all of the books that you've got in there, you can click the edit button. On this screen it'll automatically fill the title and URL. Obviously if you're creating a new one you can enter those fresh. You've got the powered by. So enable powered by footer credit, and what this one does is it will turn off the icon on the top left and also the powered by on the bottom right. So what I'll do is if I click save and preview of this, I've not made any changes. On the top left here you've got the icon and on the bottom right you've got the powered by. What I can do is return to list, go into here, turn that off, and then click save and preview, and there you can see it's taken off of the icon and it's also removed the powered by text on there. So essentially it's just taken our branding off it so you can have it as your own. So going back to the list, edit again. I'll come onto the custom domain in a completely separate video. It's a lot more in depth and it'll take a bit more time. The meta information here, so you've got the meta title and meta description, that will be present in the code, not anywhere visible for the user, so that's fine to fill in if you'd like to kind of increase the SEO of your books here. Now you've got single or spread view, so you can either view the pages side by side or just as a single page, and that is what this controls. We've got the icon color here and the background color, so for example let's change the icon color to like a lime green and the background color to a lighter grey. If I scroll down and save and preview, you saw the loader in the center of the screen there was in that lime green color, so it changes that. And also this toolbar down the bottom here, all of these icons are then in that color you've chosen, and obviously the background color here has changed as well. Moving down, we've got right to left view, so if it needs to be read from right to left rather than left to right, you can enable that and that's exactly what will happen. We've got the disable toolbar option here. Now that toolbar where I just showed you with the icons at the bottom of the screen, this is for disabling that. So you can disable on mobile, on tablet, on desktop, all independently of each other. So if I scroll down and save and preview now, so I've disabled it everywhere, so you can see it's not on the bottom there. People can still interact with the pages, flipping left and right, and even grabbing the pages to turn them over, but there's no toolbar down the bottom there anymore. Okay, we've got the sound on and off as well, so if you want the page turn sound by default to be on or off, you can set it there. And then you've got the book page type. Now that you can change the thickness of the covers and also the internal pages on there. So we've got a magazine version, so I'll show you that one. So the pages are a lot lighter and they flip a lot quicker and they bend a lot more than the other ones. So if I go back, go and edit, we've then got a brochure, which is the default one. So you've got a thicker cover and thicker pages on there. So if I scroll down, save and preview that. So you can see this page doesn't bend as much as the other one. So that's the default and that's what it's automatically set at. There's two additional options on there, which is hardback, so you've got a hardcover and thick pages. So if I show you that one. So this cover here doesn't bend at all and the inside ones still do. And then the last one is the photo album version, which is hardcover, hard pages, so all of the pages are not going to bend very much and they just seem a lot kind of heavier and thicker. So under there we've got some privacy options here, so we've got a PDF download option here, so you can disable the PDF to be downloaded. So what I'll do is let me turn back on the toolbar on the desktop and go here. So on the toolbar at the bottom here, you can see you've got a PDF button here that will allow the user, the viewer of this, to actually download the PDF that created this. They won't be able to download the PDF as a flipbook. That's only on the system itself. It's just for the PDF that you uploaded. Now you can disable that if you didn't want them to actually get the PDF. So if we click Disable PDF Download here, save and preview again, you can see at the toolbar now it has disappeared. So there's no button there to actually download this PDF. Going back, you can hide from search engines, so that basically will say to any search engines to not index it at all in their search. Now, while we can set that, it is down to the search engine itself to honour that. Now, 99.9% of the time, search engines will honour what that is set at. So that's the privacy option here. They've got a scripts and cookies option as well. We have a cookie pop-up on the actual site itself, and we got some notifications from users just to say that they prefer it to be gone because they don't want to use it. Obviously, it is required by law because we do collect some cookies as well on the page. But what we've done is we've now enabled this option where you can turn them off. So basically what that will do is it will disable all of the scripts that are running on the page itself, so there'll be no tracking scripts as such, and we won't store any cookies that aren't absolutely necessary for the running of the book itself. So for example, the bookmarks that you can do in there, they are a cookie that is stored. They will still remain, but it is essential to the running of the service. Any other ones like Google Analytics or anything to do with the analytics of the book itself within the system will be limited if you do disable this, so this is just something to bear in mind. And we have written that as well in the hover question mark icon there as well, just to make it clear. And the last one is a password. So you can set a password to actually access this book. So if you check that on, we've got the password here. So I'll just type in test, for example. If I click save and preview, because you are logged in and you are the owner of the book, it will display straight away. But if you load that in a new page or you even log out, so what I'll do is I will copy this link and I'll go back to the list and I will log out of here and paste it back in. It then says a password is needed before it actually can open the book. And that's coloured in the same colour as the icon that you've chosen earlier as well. So if I type in there test and click submit, it will then allow us through to that book. Obviously, I'm not logged in anymore, so you can see the return to list button has gone. As I say, that was only there for you creating these books. And that's it. And that is an overview of all of the features that we've got to date. We do have a lot more features coming, and it is mostly led by the community. So if you do have any requests, please get in touch with us and we'll be happy to add them to the list and get back to you as and when we start to develop them. So excellent. That's it for the features one. In the next one, what I'll do is I'll go over the CNAME setup so you can have your own custom domain for your flipbooks. Excellent. See you in the next one.